Hey y'all, what's up? What it is? I'm back with week 7. Um, yeah, y'all, week 7 was just so. This is what happened, straight from the horse's mouth. I yet again set myself up for failure. Like I said, I'm learning a lot about myself and what it is that why I keep revisiting the why of why I'm doing this. Anyway. And yeah, y'all. I set myself up. And I almost got, but I wanna say maybe I did get got. So when I bring up the scenario, just comment to let me know like what you think. Like honestly, because I was wrestling with it for quite some time. Like, nah, that ain't happen. No, it don't count. But whatever. Just let me know. So boom, I conquered my mountain a few weeks ago, and I was able to, be around somebody that I used to have relations with, and it was cool. I told y'all I went to sleep on the couch. It was fine. I tried to do the same thing in my house. Sis, that was not the move, okay? First of all, this guy, somebody I know I'm not supposed to be talking to, but we've been talking and dealing with each other for quite some time. So it's comfortable, and that's one thing that I'm learning about me and my comfortability. I don't know why I am comfortable with being comfortable, even though it makes me uncomfortable. It's a tongue twister, but seriously, a lot of us do it. We're so used to being in these spaces and with these people doing the same things that we used to do, that when something new comes along or change arises and these are things that you want to do, you push forward, and as soon as that thing that you're pushing for gets in the way of something, we revert backwards. And I reverted backwards. I allowed this young man in my space. We were chatting it up all day, and he hit me with the "I miss yous." And I rolled my eyes when I saw it too. I was just like, whatever, whatever, like, you cool, whatever. He hit me with the, yeah, I didn't want to mess up what you had going on. I know that you are really on this thing, and I just didn't want to mess that up for you. And he was like, yeah, we could chill. Yada, yada, yada. So he comes over here. So I fell for the hype. Mind you, Valentine's Day just passed. This homecoming weekend. And whenever I'm in a space of I don't know what to do, or I'm feeling really lonely and low, I just want somebody to be on my heels. I really do. And the fact that you are providing that for me, like, one thing that I can say that keeps me stayed in this situation, even though with this specific young man, even though I know, ain't nothing coming from it. I didn't care. But he's consistent. Like, he is consistent. Real consistent. Hype me up to a T. And it's not to say that I ain't being hyped up, but that's, I'm gonna get into that too. So I'm learning that I don't like me, y'all. And I'm gonna try to say this without crying and being extra. But if it happens, it happens. Like, this is literally my life. This is me being raw, open, real about what I'm actually going through. Yeah, I do not like me. And now that I'm in this space of transition and like really letting stuff go and really like going back to heal those traumas and going back to heal young Tiff, so that I'm leaving generational curses at the door and like really walking in my power, walking in my light, walking in my love. Like, it's hard. It's so hard. Like, to just sit and be with yourself 24/7. Like, it's so hard. It's so hard. And realizing that you don't like you, or you don't like parts of you, will open up the door for you to allow anything, like to be treated less than, to be sought after by people who bring you no purpose, or that don't serve your purpose, or to allow people to, walk in and come in when they want to, or whatever. Like, I realize that's something that I do quite often with most of my friendships, most of my relationships. Yeah, that's with friends, that's with romantic relationships, like everything. I'm so afraid of figuring out Tiff. But anyway, I was gullible, I was vulnerable. We had a conversation about like what I was doing and how he respected everything, and this young man disrespected my boundaries. He really did. And the crazy part is, I was playing with fire. For like, I don't think there is a professional way to say this, but we were dry humping. And I mean, it wasn't dry because it's just been out of whack for quite some time, but hey. But we was dry humping. It was like skin on skin contact, for real, for real. It wasn't like dry humping in the 90s and the 80s where you pants rubbing. No, we was really on some grown folk stuff. And he's touching the right places, whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, no, this is not about to happen. And this man slides his tip in. Now, this is what I was saying about commenting whether or not that's considered having sex. Because technically there was penetration. It wasn't the whole thing. And once I realized like where it was going, I definitely stopped it right there. But I felt so bad. I still feel bad. And it was funny because he made a comment like, you always get me out of there. I just need 5 minutes. And I was like, I'm not about to waste my year for 5 minutes. I'm not doing that. That's just not about to happen. Yeah. So he continued to try his thing, even after he disrespected my boundaries. And once again, he's not totally I ain't gonna say totally in the wrong, but it takes two to tango. I allowed him to stay. Here. He tried the same thing in the morning. Man, it just didn't. But I felt low. Like this whole weekend, I felt so low. So low. But a lot of emotions start coming up for me. About my low self-esteem, my low regard for me, my just how it amazes me how people can see the beauty in you and you can't see it in yourself. Or I was talking to a newly found friend, and he was just like asking me like why I don't trust people, and it has a lot to do with me. I can't, like, even just thinking about my friendships and everything else, like, and loving people. They say that you usually love people the way that your love language is, or in your own love language, and you expect people to love you in yours, yada yada yada. But I realized because I can't provide the love that I need for myself, how am I adequately giving it to somebody else? It doesn't happen. And that's where we find ourselves in these situations where we're always upset at the other person. What I'm learning is that relationships and building relationships is not about you. It's about the other person. You're literally there for the other person. Point blank period. It's not about you. That's why compromise and everything else is so key. But back to me. I'm talking about, after this, I foresee a relationship. I foresee me having a fiance soon. I foresee me being married one day. Yada yada yada, and really starting a family. I say yada 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 quite a few times. But yeah, like, you have to love you first before you can even push out love anywhere else. It's not gonna work in your favor. You're all like, something is always gonna come against what it is that you're trying to build, because you haven't done the work for yourself. And I can't keep preaching self-love to these people and on this business page of mine, and we doing self-love, self-care all February, and I can't even look myself in the mirror to do affirmations. I can't take a compliment when somebody says, oh, you look nice today. I always have to make something. I gotta revert something. I can't even like have real live conversations, and I pride myself on being honest about things. But one of the many mentors that I didn't ask for was like, Tiffany, you're not honest. You're not. You make a joke out of everything, and when something comes up that's hard for you, you joke to revert it. There's a such thing as being addicted to coping mechanisms. Sounds crazy, but it is. Like, that's a real thing. And we do it often. Whether it be alcohol, whether it be sex, whether it be drugs, whether it be other people, whether it be helping somebody else, knowing that your situation ain't even the best, whether it be gossiping, whether it be procrastination, like anything. You have an addiction to coping mechanisms, and that's me. Being funny is one of them. Yes, I do believe that I possess a gift of bringing joy to folks, but I use it sometimes to my benefit when I don't want to talk about hard stuff, and it's not benefiting me. But today I am taking a stand. I am going to continue on my journey. So yes, there will be up until week 52, and I've made a decision that I'm removing my feelings from it. Usually, I did state it in one of my videos talking about how I'm not going to block people and cut people off because I have self-control and everything else. But usually what I'm learning is that certain spirits are set up for your demise. And even though it may not, the person that you love or the person that's coming to you may not like look like a wolf in sheep's clothing, but they also are being used for your demise. And you gotta cut certain people off. You gotta stop doing certain things. You gotta don't put yourself in certain situations, sis. That's it. Like, the era of self-sabotage is officially over today. It's done for. If you ever see me and I'm doing anything less of what I'm saying that I'm doing in this video, check me. Please. Check me. If I call myself fat, even in a joking manner, check me. If, somebody sends me a compliment and I say anything other than, oh, I receive it, check me. If my mood is just off, check me. Please check me. I'm in a space now where usually I'm easily offended, and I'm learning about myself, and I'm easily offended. Check me. Still, all of that to say, I was feeling bad. I was, but that ain't even the kicker, y'all. I invited him back to my house the day after. As I stated before, homecoming. It's a different beast. You see all these people that you used to like talk to. You see all these people that you used to be friends with, and it's just the hype, like everybody's just. I went to Coppin State University. Shout out to HBCUs. But yeah, it's a different atmosphere. And then I wasn't drinking. This year they did like a new policy where you couldn't bring in like stuff in your purse. You couldn't bring in cups and everything else like that. So, and I only had wine to drink anyway. I wasn't getting lit based off of previous homecomings. That's another story for another day. But yeah, like, I started feeling anxious because I was like, yes, I'm going to see him, and I want to let him know how he really disrespecting my boundaries and all this other stuff. And I wanted, first of all, I was looking good. Let's just start there. And I wanted him to see me looking good. And that was it. Like, sis is losing weight. Her face ain't as round as it was. I can see my neck. Lit, right? But I realized that I have allowed this thing to take over my life for quite some time. And I'm no longer giving it authority. At all. Point blank, period. Yeah. All that to say, I went on my blocking spree. No social media, none of that. I'm excited for the move of God, honestly. Just for me making a decision to change my outlook on things. To change my outlook on me. The funny thing is, like, I do things, for those of you who know me, like, when I do things with passion. Like, I'm not doing it if it's no passion behind it, or I don't want to. And if I have to, then it's gonna be done the bare minimum. That's all you're gonna get from me. But if it's something I want to do, passion. So when I love passionately. When I am putting something out there for people, I do it with my passion behind it. Like, it's all, you can see the passion in my eyes. Like, with work, the line of work that I'm in, as far as youth development and helping with programmatic supports and everything else with my programs that I now fund, or help to fund. Yeah, even I said that wrong, but anyway. Yeah, like, I'm always giving of myself to people and everything else, and it's crazy that I cannot put that same exact energy, that same exact passion, that same exact love into me. I can't do it. And that's me being honest. I cannot do it. I can't. And, you know, that's the past tense. I'm going to say that. That's the past tense. I'm tired of saying that I'm going to do the hard work, and it's actually time for me to start doing the hard work, and that's just what it is. I know that's going to be hard. It's going to be a hard process. It's a hard thing to do. To get over your fears, to get over your comfortable state, to get out of it is a hard thing to do. Everybody wants to be comfortable. Everybody want to be cushy. Don't nobody want to keep living uncomfortably. But in order to live cushy, you have to understand that you got to get out of that comfortable space. I was more so ashamed to tell y'all, if anything. Most people that watch these videos, most of the people know me. So I get a lot of, Tiff, like, you doing this thing, and you got me wanting to do it, and you give me so much hope, and you're doing X, Y, and Z. And I felt ashamed to come on here and tell y'all that I felt short. But I did. And I know that my honesty, my vulnerability is going to help somebody else in the long run. And it might not be anybody that I'm directly connected to. It might be somebody that they're directly connected to, or somebody that they are, that whole domino effect. But, yeah. My apologies if I disappointed anybody. To be completely honest, it ain't about you. It's about me. Yeah, I'm going to continue on my journey. I'm going to keep keeping up the good fight. I'm going to keep looking at my flaws and try to, find the beauty in my struggle each and every day. Shout out to finding the booty. That's what got me in this predicament in the first place. Shout out to finding the beauty in your struggle. Yeah, I'm gonna post some segments on there too. The blog is coming out soon. I really have to get the groundwork done before I can start putting out stuff. I can't keep telling people how to live their life or telling people how to live their life, even though I haven't started to do that. I just want to make sure that my brand, I based it off of my brand being something that is authentic. And that's what I want to continue to do. So I'm going to continue to do these videos. But when it comes to my blog posts and everything like that, you guys are going to have to wait on that stuff until I feel like I'm in a space where I have at least done what I'm telling y'all to do. I think that's pretty fair, though. As I stated before, as I grow and the brand grows, we about to glow up, y'all, in major ways. Yeah, I'm excited. I know I sound pretty down. I'm trying to get my life together. But yeah, I'm excited for the move of God. Like I said before, I am really excited for that. I'm excited, for these chains to be broken finally. I'm excited to do the work that I set out to do. I'm excited for everything that He has in store. Thank y'all for rocking with me and continuously rocking with me. Continuing to support me, continuing to, give me words of encouragement, continuing to be my accountability partners. Because like I said, y'all better check me, please. I am easily offended, but check me still. Check me. But yeah, I am about to log off. I need to get a few things done before I call it a night. Thank y'all for rocking with the kid. I'll see y'all next week.